Hey Ethan, here's going to be a bunch of cold starts of just a very small selection of my lawn mowing equipment. Let's probably turn around. First, this is just basically my backup mower. It doesn't really get used anymore. Basically everything in this lineup is backup equipment, except for this deal over there. So just state it now. It's a Briggs & Scrap Iron, 4 horsepower, 22 cut. You know, nothing fancy, just regular old Briggs. Flathead, of course, so this thing's just a fuel hog. But it gets to, well, Ethan, you'd like the motor on my John Deere push mower? It's not no 4 horse, it's an 8 horse. So there's that. And just for the record, that one right there is not a backup machine because of that. Next in the lineup, we have a Troy-Bilt. I have no idea on the model, so we're just gonna go with the Troy-Bilt TB320BV. The BV means blower vac. It's a good machine. It's still a backup. Next we have the Ryobi, depending if it starts or not. It's a Ryobi 31cc weed whacker. It's missing the head because the shaft is broke. And then finally is my newly acquired Stihl FS56 RC. I absolutely love this thing, and I'm gonna do a review on it someday, like after I've used it some more. And while I'm thinking about it, I have a question for all you Stihl people out there. As you can see in there, maybe there's oil in there inside the case and on the. Is that supposed to do that when they're being broken and stuff, or is that not? Because I really don't know. So I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod. Yes, I have a tripod. And sorry for the bad video. It's not exactly the best lighting in here. So let's start with the brakes. This one's easy. You just go prime it, like 10 or 30 times. And I had to put gas in this one because I usually drain them when I leave them sit. That's one of them for you. So what'd you think of that, Ethan? I'm not gonna run them for shit. I'm not gonna run them for too long for the purpose of it's raining outside and I really don't want to get the floor all wet and other stuff. And I just don't want to fill the garage full of, them toxic fumes because it would be kind of bad. This one, second choke. It recommends you prime it 10 times, push it 30 times, and it starts in the first and second pull. And this is a 31cc leaf blower and shredder vac. you, Ethan? Man, that's 2 strokes, so that's really bad. Next we have in the lineup is the Ryobi. I'm not guaranteeing to start on this thing because this thing's just a piece of shit. Actually, you can see that. We're on full choke. A little bit of prime for a good time. Now this one, the idle screw on the carburetor is missing, so you gotta hold the throttle. It's back down on the floor. And yes, this is typical of me. I don't put my pant legs outside my boots. It's just too much work. Might have if we turn it to on, you know? You heard it, and it's out of gas now, so it's not going to fire back up. We'll hang that back on the wall over here. Again, if somebody wants this, they can come get it. It's free. Scrap it. I don't care what you do with it. Holy shit, this is going to be a long video. This is the easiest starting thing I have. It's a Stihl FS56 RC. Now to start this, here, I'm going to take you off the tripod and show you how you start it, and then I'll put you back. To start it, you set your choke, that is in the off position. Push it in, and then up is the on, is the full on. And Ethan, guess what? This carburetor is adjustable. And this one has a primer button, but you honestly don't need to use the primer button for the purpose of, it's got like a pump on there that pumps its own fuel, so you don't have to do that. Only if it gets clear empty. Another thing on this Stihl is, if you have your choke on and then you go to squeeze the throttle, it'll automatically take the choke off. So it's kind of a pain at times. So let's get this bad boy started. I have it on full choke.